Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. This is the Married at First Sight, the foolishness that ensued tonight on season 12, episode 17, Decision Day. Look, I don't know why God chose any of these people on this season, but anywhere it go, God said, let there be the foolishness for y'all to review. And that is what everybody did this season. And I'm like, let that be that. So let's just get started. Okay, first things first, if you have not done so already, please come over to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, 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 and all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget to like this video either on your way in, on your way out, or while you are here. Go ahead and like the video, please, and thank you. Okay, you can also comment in the comment section as you're watching this live, or for the people who will be watching the replay, comment in the comment section there as well. Okay, do not forget to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you. Also, inhale and exhale, because that's what helps you not want to be on a show like Married at First Sight. Okay, follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner, and excuse me, all that stuff. I drink too much water, but yeah, the foolishness of it all. I see some comments. Okay, I cannot wait to hear your review. I can't wait to hear it either. I am so glad Paige had the truth. Girl, we're gonna talk about Paige in a second. I cannot. I can't either. For your information, that's not the least. The last of our relationships. Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Okay, look, y'all have to sometimes wait to get the stuff until we on that part, because you can say it's the whole method to the madness. Okay, hey Julia flew here to be here to discuss this thing or whatnot. Okay, just here for that. I can understand that. Yes, I know. Hey, everybody. Hey, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get on that. Okay, we're gonna wait. Okay, let's just get into it, because again, I don't want to go ahead and miss the. I am very happy the season is finally over too, because it was team too much all up and through. Yesterday, I have been calming down wearing lipstick daily. I have been wearing lipstick daily since like 2018, regular every day, and I have not been wearing lipstick to work the past couple weeks. I'm kind of leave my lips alone, leave my hair alone, natural. Chill out, because when spring hit and I gotta be springy, I want to be ready, okay? But thank y'all for liking my Fenty Beauty lipstick. Okay, let's get started on this foolishness. So, food number 1, food number 2 will be discussed last. Okay, they'll be last to discuss, because that's the most foolishness that has went on, or Isaiah, whatever. But first up, we're going to discuss Erik and Virginia. Okay, the killer and the victim. Yes, the victim. Okay, in Roddy's voice from the Boondocks. So we see them sitting there looking all confused, looking all nervous. What I'm supposed to do? I don't know what you want to do. I was like, not each other. So they sitting up there, whatever. Erik is complaining about how he still feel like he not her number one. You know what I'm saying? We had good times and bad times, this and that and whatnot, okay? But I feel like her friend group is her number one. I don't want my heart broken again. So I love her, but I don't want my heart broken as a killer. I don't like my heart being broken. I like killing people. I'm like, he has the nerve to do that. Hey, boo. Now I was like, I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, I thought I put the name. Yeah, hey, love booby shimmy. But yeah, I'm like, I don't like the fact that Erica making it seem as if she gonna break his heart. You gonna murder that girl, okay? Let her break your heart so that she can live. Okay, we want to let her live to see another day. Anyway, she brings up how I do feel like I do have my guard up a little bit. The guard is up because again, I don't know him that well. This is still brand new, and so I'm not fully him. My thing is, He should not be her number one yet. She should not be his number one yet. You do need to build up to that. And just because you met a stranger does not mean he now takes all the places of all the support systems in your life. She has a right to keep her same support system. She has the right to do that. Don't do it. Okay, I'm saying don't do it. Don't listen. And the fact that he keeps complaining, it makes me. I'm like, he wants to get her alone and vulnerable so that she doesn't have anyone to call or she don't have like phone number. No one wants to deal with her because when he has her all by herself, her friends are gone and he kills her, no one will ever be the wiser. But I'm leaving that be. Yes, stab, 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 stab. Shout out to Bondi because he's gonna die with her anyway. But will they stay together? Will they work it out? Will they be husband and wife? You know what I'm saying? He like, you're amazing. Okay, you are the most amazing person, even though I feel as if you are the most difficult person to do. How do you compliment someone in the same breath? Things been real hard with you. I've had to make it work with you. Okay, I had to make it work. But you know what I'm saying? I love you, whatever I'm saying. And I would never want to change a thing about our love story. Not even the drunkenness. Okay. Anyway, he then gets down on one knee and says, will you stay married to me? Now, the whole time he was talking, I do feel as if she was looking like, damn, now I gotta stay with him. I think if he would have said, I want a divorce, she would have been happy. But when he said, let's stay together, I was like, what? Huh? It was her faces before he said that had me convinced she wanted out. She was looking like, help me. And no one helped her. And so he proposed again to stay married, and she had to say yes. And she, yes, baby, of course. Of course I'll stay. I'm like, so you want to die? I'm confused. She wants to die. She chose to stay with him. I'm like, okay, I guess, you want to be murdered. Hello to Mr. and Mrs. Killer. I want to see if they are still happily married and together and the couple and not murdered at the reunion. Okay, let's see that part because I was like, what are you doing? Who said to do that? Erik is very clingy. Okay, he has 4 basements. Okay, he has 4 basements, and there's probably 4 women in each of them. Okay, he is a kidnapping, killer ass, redneck dude. With look at his tie. Look at his tie. Okay, he takes people and locks them up somewhere, and we need to get the Equalizer on it. We need to get Sergeant Voight on it. Okay, we need to get Olivia Benson and Stabler on it. We need to get Judge Wapner on it. We need to go find Matlock and dude from In the Heat of the Night. What was his name? I don't know. But the people from In the Heat of the Night, we need to get all of them together to figure out where is Erik hiding his victims, okay? Because I was completely shocked and hoodwinked and bamboozled and led astray by not only him saying let's stay together, but her saying yes. Yes, I was like, what? Girl, who wants to die these days? You know what I'm saying? I know no one has a perfect marriage or a perfect love affair, but this shit seems toxic. This don't 2 + 2 and this thing cannot be 4. This shit is 5. This is 2 + 4 = 5. Okay, that'll add up. It ain't 6. Okay, the math don't add up. I'm like, I just can't. I can't. And yes, I do feel as if a bit of his talking to her was manipulation because again, I think he realized if he say let's stay together, she feel like I can't say no. That's what I think happened. And I really, she wanted a divorce. She looked like, as he was talking to being all loving, she looked like, ooh, how am I going to say no? Ooh, how can I say no? And when he got on one knee, damn, I can't say no. Even though I'm so happy he has my daddy for my hand. I'm like, did your daddy watch the show? Did your daddy not see you are in danger? Daddy said he can propose, but your daddy didn't know yet. I feel like once watching this show, your whole family should feel different. Okay? Should feel different. But if they don't love you either. They want you dead. I was like, I guess so. It's just messy for me. Okay, because yes, Gillespie. Thank you. Okay, come on, Mr. Tibbs. I love that show. I used to watch it with my Aunt Willie, make sure it's a piece. But we loved that. We watched Murder, She Wrote. We watched Wheel of Fortune. You know what I'm saying? Leave that be. But we need all the help we can get. Okay. That's what we look like. You know, them people who look all nice and then they take people out. Okay. But again, they stand together. Let's move on past the murder S and the murder E. We're gonna go on to Clara and Ryan, who honey Ryan. Somebody put up that Ryan looks like a Keebler elf, and now I can't unsee it. He do look like a Keebler elf, okay? Or like he just, he may have Lucky Charms. Do he make Lucky Charms? I mean, it's girl. Oh Lord Jesus, I cannot. Okay, I like her dress though. I like her dress. It's cute. His bow tie too big. His bow tie's real clownish. He's like a little leprechaun. Anyway, we see them hang around together, yes, and sit around making cookies in the tree. I'm sorry. Yeah, he ain't making cookies in the tree somewhere. They're in the oven, burning trees down. Anyway, let's get on to the couple or whatever. Clara and Ryan, they both up there. We just fit so right. Y'all made all the right decisions. Okay. We work together. We mesh together. Our penis and kind of don't go together, but we think it might. We just, it was the best. Y'all work the magic with us. I was like, who y'all fooling? Y'all sells, y'all fooling me. You're not, look, I would not have waited 8 weeks. Okay. I would not. But again, I feel like Clara could have been lying about getting Ryan off all that time because Clara kept telling everybody how great they was. And I feel like if you lying about that, you lying about everything. So I don't know. But yes, this relationship is very suspect. His hair is suspect. His ears are suspect. His beard is suspect. Her lips are suspect. Her morals are suspect because you keep saying how this is the best relationship you've ever had. How? He's holding your coochie hostage. Your cooch can't get no satisfaction. Okay, y'all do know I think it is May is masturbation month. Okay, her cooch is dry as sandpaper because he ain't stimulating. Okay, so how can this ever be the best you've ever had? Okay, Beyonce told y'all you turned out to be the best I never had. That's what he could be or should be. I don't know. But I guess he just wants to look. Oh, Lord Jesus. I can't wait. Y'all know tomorrow is the ladies first panel on Jamie. That's me's channel at 9:10 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to be there because the jokes will write themselves with all four of us together tomorrow. Okay, but back to Keebler Elf and his wife. So Ryan brings up how I've had to learn how to effectively communicate with her because it takes him time to grow and trust people. I was like, but you didn't really communicate. At least we don't think you did because y'all never talked about sex. Okay, it was like a gloss over conversation, but y'all never fully had the kind of what's going on there. I don't know, but he said he had to learn to, I was like, I don't believe you. She then brings up, like, if we had to be married, for 50 plus years after that, I don't mind having to wait longer for sex. I was like, if it's bad sex, you don't mind to wait. What if he has a micro penis? What if he is horrible in bed? You didn't waste the 8 whole weeks of non-sex on a micro penis. Who wants to do that? Not me, not I. So the cats, I want to move on. But she seems to not care that he ain't want to bang her. I guess so. So will they or won't they stay together? She like, you are my best friend. I can't see life without you. You are the best husband I have had, and I want to stay married to you because you are the best, Ryan. Just the best. And I was like, okay. If he's the best, who's the worst? Who's worse than a micro penis leprechaun, Keebler elf cookie maker motherfucker who won't fuck you and won't tell you he loves you? How is that the best? How? On what world? Okay, when? Girls, I'm leave that be. He's all like, oh, okay. Well, I know it's hard to be with me because I'm a difficult person where I'm tough. Tough, 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 tough. Because what works for Ryan, sometimes that don't work for Clara. Okay, and I get that, you know what I'm saying? But I want to stay married. Of course, he wants to stay married because he gets the best of the best who would deal with this shit. No man gonna leave someone who will allow him to do whatever and not give her anything back in return. Okay, she gonna give him all whatever he wants. He will get from her, and she will still not get dick. Now they may have fucked by now. I don't know, but I would have needed dick before decision day. Okay, I would at least look. I would have to see the thing in motion. You would at least have to show me you working it out on something. Okay, there are many toys that a man can have to work that thing out on. I would need to see what your motion and your ocean look like before I say yes on decision day. Okay, get him a little sleeve, little fake with JJ, or whatever he needs to get. We husband and wife, get me a little freaky. If you don't want to have sex with me, fine. I need to see you be aroused and do things so I can see what it's supposed to be. Otherwise, I'm done. Okay. Anyway, they gonna be together. I was like a Keeler elf and a white woman. Girl, I guess so. They be in them trees together. And I'm like, I mean, look, she married him and he didn't love her. She married him and he was a stranger. She married him and they had not had sex. Nothing changed. He still don't love you. Y'all have not had sex. And he's technically, if his penis has not met your vagina, y'all still strangers. Okay, I mean it's strange bedfellows is what it was. But again, I feel like it's gonna be reunion time. Oh, we've had sex. His penis is great. And I'm like, I don't believe you. Again, I think Claire is a liar. And I want to see what Ryan's responses would be. Look, Kevin Frazier better ask him, how did you feel watching Clara talk to the girls and say how she gets you up every night? How did that make you feel? Because was it true, Ryan? I need Ryan to corroborate that story. Okay, that's what I need. Anyway, so again, the big ass and the dummy. No, she was I need dick, I want dick ass Clara, and big booty Judy ass Ryan will still be together in the Keebler L factory making little cookies. I was like, a girl would not be me. Okay, I just feel like something about this bond ain't bonded. Okay, they need to use Gorilla Glue. That's bond everything. So next up, we have Born as Jacob and Haley. Okay, I was like, look, the fact that because they had each the couples meet up at the place or whatever. Oh, we had the experts. I showed the experts at right here. Okay, because they there too. I guess I didn't mention them. But they sitting there too. I like Patrick Cow socks. They don't match nothing, but I like them. Okay, and the older woman on the end in all black, she's dressed for a funeral. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because Eric's the killer. And then the lady on the end, the younger lady, I'm not guess is she dressed for salsa? La 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 bamba. La 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 bamba. Something she dressed for salsa. I don't know. She wanna go salsa dancing. But anyway, they there too. Okay, back to Jacob and Born as Haley. So again, the couples came in separately. They walked, one walked in and the other one, and he walked in and sat down first. And when she walked in, like they didn't talk. It's like walking, oh hey, you may hug or embrace or shake hands or at least say something to each other. And there was nothing. I was like, oh, okay. That says a lot because it was weird for them just to not acknowledge the other one was even there. You just walk in, sat down, like, okay, let's end this shit. So they just rehash all the foolishness of how they did not get along, how they did not met, all the same shit we've been complaining about for 8 full weeks. Okay, 8 weeks. What episode? Whatever episode. This was episode 17. All these episodes, we have been saying the same thing. They don't get along. They not bonded well. They're not communicating well. They just don't. There's nothing wrong with them separately. I mean, she's a punk ass Karen who we don't like. But separately, they could be a good mate for other people, not each other. Okay? Not each other. Now, she can also go suck a dick. But again, separately, they can be whatever. Yeah, because Haley is very annoying. Okay, and yet Jacob was over her shit. I feel like she came sitting down, like, it was a great, 8 weeks. We had some good times, a little bit, had some bad times or whatever. She was like glazing over the fact that it was a waste of 8 weeks for them both. Okay, they both played us a part in the dismantlement of this shit. However, I fully put 97.3% blame on Haley. Just because she was so stuck in her ways of not liking that man. And she had no reason to not like that man, okay? None at all. She could like that man a little bit, but she would not. She acted as if he was an alien with horns and his penis was like a bottle of ketchup and she don't like ketchup. It was just weird or whatever. Some people don't like ketchup. I don't know. But I felt like she tried to glaze over the bullshit of it all. And Jake was like, nah, no, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do this. You didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I would try this. I would try that. And you did it. Well, you would also, I'm like, nah, no. So it was back and forth blaming each other. But I felt like Haley was not trying to own the fact that she played 97.3% blame and them not getting past the honeymoon stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't like him. That's really what I think. You, Yolanda. Oh, hey, Motown JayBird. Hey. But yeah, I was not, she looked like a man. That's not nice. But you know what I'm saying? It was just bullshit upon bullshit, okay? And she wanted everything that came with him, but not him. And that ain't how it works. And again, Jacob to me is a catch. And I'm pretty sure by the reunion, he gonna have somebody. Someone had to watch this show and seen him and what he has. You know what? I would love to be with him. It's a white woman somewhere right now watching Star Trek, eating Oreos out of a Nintendo box bowl, and she wants him. She got a neon light in her house. She got some Skechers. Okay, and she just wants him because he's a nice guy. Whatever. She wants to play Uno. She wants to play Sorry. She wants to play Tic-Tac-Toe, Connect Four. She wants to play with the Atari. Okay, she wants to play. I don't know, all the stuff that she can think about from the 80s, and that's gonna be her man. And Haley gonna be single with her mama, waiting for Jesus to come and fix they carrying this. It's bullshit or whatever. But again, blame is you. It's me. Bullshit. But again, we blame Haley. Haley is to blame, in my opinion, and she's too fucking childish. She gets on my nerve. She can also go suck a dick. Okay. So we then see, well, y'all, or won't y'all stay together? Now they both can say, there are positive attributes about we don't care. We don't care. You can't then say I don't like you, but then but I like your thumbprint. I hate you. Your thumbprint was written. Fuck that thumbprint. Okay? You don't care. So Pastor Cal then asked Jacob, if Haley was to say that she wants to keep trying, what would your response be? I said, that's not fair to ask him that first so that she can then hear his answers and then, go after that. He said, what? If she said that, I would feel as if, we tried, no, we had 8 weeks because the question was, what would you do if she said that she wanted to keep trying? And he said, I would say we had 8 weeks to try and we never did, which means no. We. And then she then said, what, I feel as if you said we never got to the point of having a connection, so I want a divorce. Fine. We do too. We wanted a divorce, a disconnection. Cut her phone off. If she got AT&T, Sprint, whoever her phone carrier is, cut it all off. Cut her phone, her internet, her cable, her edges or whatever, her lips, her nose. Let it all go. Okay, we don't care because thank God this shit is over. Okay, I was like. And she then said she said the reason I want a divorce because if I would have kept trying to make it work, that would have been me settling. No, bitch, that would have been him settling. Okay? Yes, Jacob is a good catch. He's different, but he's not different in any weird way. He's just like, he's a regular guy who likes other regular shit. Nothing abnormal. Okay, he's a good catch. I feel like sometimes some of these people, they just need other folks to see them to realize, okay, I got options, and it ain't you. Okay, it ain't you. And I feel like people would not want to date her based on how she treated him. Okay, but thank God that's over. Now let's get to the next up. Wait, first of all, I already know, like the video. I don't know how many look, like it. Okay, like it. That's the nice thing to do. It's 170 y'all in here. Please like the video. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, because y'all watching me. You know, what else you gonna do right now? Besides like the video. It's nice, you know. I'm back. We then get to Briana and Vincent, who I was worried about. Okay, mainly because when they walked in the place, I felt like they wasn't looking at each other the right way. I was like, "Did y'all beefed out? What is going on here? Why y'all look weird?" I was like, "Oh no, I don't want them to break up." So again, I was worried in the beginning between these two because it looked real dire. Okay, so they said, first of all, I loved. Oh wait, boom, I loved her look. Okay, the flowy hair, the red dress on her beautiful chocolate skin, brown, bronze, looking gorgeous. Okay, she looked gorgeous. Yeah, not gorgeous. No, she looked gorgeous. Okay, come on, gorgeous is what made my throat hurt. Anyway, so Briana and Vincent, yeah, she looked good. Okay, she looked good. I didn't catch Vincent's shirt to that photo. What's with his shirt? Let me see. What I what's with his shirt? What happened? Oh, the belly. Vincent. He's a little different, but they were chit chatting, and they both agree how they've had good times, but also some bad times. That they've had some issues, but also again good times or whatever. She brings up how she has had to learn how to be vulnerable because she's such a strong person. She's so self-sufficient that she hasn't had to be vulnerable. I do think a part of her heart, exterior, a part of her assertiveness, a part of her directness, a part of her boldness, is because she's always had to be this strong person. And sometimes when you are that way, you don't understand that you have to, you can put some softness into who you are. And that does not mean that you're changing who you are. You just realize you don't have to be so harsh, bold, and direct with certain people in certain situations. And so we have to learn how to turn that off. And I do feel as if they stay together, I hope she learns that about herself, that when she doesn't have to, she don't have to be that hard. He also needs to learn to stop being a little bitch. Anyway, so again, she had to learn to be vulnerable. He brings up how her directness and her tone can sometimes come out rude, and he don't like it. Now, I appreciate the two things she did. She said, one, my tone and my directness is a part of who I am, and I cannot change myself into what or who he wants me to be. She made that clear. Okay. However, she also said, I never want him to think that that's me trying to be rude. It's just really who I am. I'm not putting any extraness behind it for you to think that because I said it in tone, I'm trying to be rude to you. That ain't what it is. And I appreciate her trying to make sure that he's aware this is who I am. I'm saying I'm going to be this way, periods. At the same time, I need you to I'm not trying to be mean or rude to you. And I also feel as if I can be a little bit more vulnerable. So it's not her trying to change herself for him. She's trying to make sure he's aware that who she is not disrespectful to him. And he needs to get that. And if he can't get that, that's on him. Okay? That's on him. And I don't think she needs to turn her tone all the way down. There's a way to critique yourself so that you are not so grrr all the time. Because again, she's an engineer, I believe. Is she an engineer? So as a Black woman in any kind of strong field, you have to be an alpha. You have to stand up for yourself, because if not, they will run all over you. And I think because of that, because she had to be this strong Black woman, she also brought up how when she was younger, she had issues with her, how she looked because she was a darker skinned woman. So I think all of that plays a part in how she comes off sometimes. But I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, will y'all stay together? Okay. And Briana brings up how, I love who I am. Because of you, I did not expect to feel this way. I have grown to need you. You mean the world to me. So I do want to see where our marriage can go. I want to stay married. I love how she worded that. Meaning, let's see where we go from here. You've helped change me. I did not think I could love someone or feel this way for someone so quick, and you helped me do that. It was amazing to me, okay? And then he said, I feel like you have brought joy into my life. When he said you brought joy into my life, people don't get how much people need someone to bring them joy. You know what I'm saying? And I think both of them has done that for each other. Even I do think they both have work to do. But again, I like that. He brought up how, I have never had someone I was close when I can talk to and be open with. You are all that I was missing. I'm like, oh my God. He then said, but I have to. I said, what you mean, but? Vincent, don't get your ass beat. What you mean, but, Vincent? He said, I'm like, no, what are you gonna do? He stops, goes up under the couch, pulls out a box. It was a box of cheesecake that said, Briana, will you marry me? I'm like, oh, she loves cheesecake. So she's like, oh my God, this is so amazing. This is so amazing. And they was all happy, whatever. So again, they gonna get married. It was cute. I like that he did something to surprise her that she would like. Not Vincent wants sugar mama. Sugar, he may. You would be like with angry Black woman. She has it in there, tone it down. I'm gonna leave that be. Because people have their opinion. But again, they gonna stay married, okay? And I do hope with them staying married, I hope they stay in counseling. I hope they stay trying to grow and learn of each other. And hopefully without the cameras, it can be a bit easier because again, he won't be fearing he's going to be embarrassing himself on national television, okay? And whatnot. So yeah, they stay together. Was I surprised? Look at them right here. Was I surprised? No. I was a bit worried for a good second, but once they got to talking, I was like, okay, they not fussing, they not fighting, and hearing what they both said was the most genuine, loving affirmation of yes, I choose you that I heard this season. You know what I'm saying? But next up and last, these two motherfuckers here. Honey, I don't know how to even not want to punch them in the face. Okay, I don't know how to even complete sentences to form statements that means you two need to go home. Who told y'all to come back? Who did that? Who? Why? Who, what, when, where, why, and how are y'all back on my television? Okay? What's going on here? So, Paige and Chris. Now, we know they chose to separate. It was 4 weeks ago. So, they brought them back here just to confirm, yes, they want a divorce. You have to have the decision day conversation, even for couples who have decided before decision day to not be together. Okay. The fact that they said, what positive thing did y'all have? I'm like, bitch, nothing. Nothing. There was not enough positive, girl. I'm like, he did like her on the wedding day. Okay, he told her the following day that he didn't like her. He then told her that there was no good moments What are you talking about? Chris then said, when we played basketball together, we played pool together, we read scripture together. I'm looking like, oh, now you grasping at straws. Really, Chris? Really? He brings up, those times not being about the physical, made me realize him saying how good. I'm like, what? What? Chris is up here landing on thick. Okay, think of his brows. I was like, what? Talking about she was an ally and now was positive or whatever, and that was I'm like, that ain't that, no. What? Pure manipulation. Yes, he's a narcissist. Yes, Pinky. It's Pinky and the brain. No, I cannot understand the fact that she was sitting there, even allowing him to talk as if anything. I'm like, first of all, I would have sat down like, fuck you. First off, fuck you, your clique. This fuck you, fuck Mercedes, fuck her car, fuck her knees, fuck your eyebrows. It would have been a fuck all y'all all up and through. But she was allowing him to just kind of. I'm like, oh, this is dumb. She brings up how there were small sparks of potential in him that I saw. And you know what I'm saying? He said, like what? I was like, what was that? When he said, like what? And she's like, you're vulnerable. You're very confident, whatever. And I really think that God put us in this situation. Stop bringing my Lord and Savior into your bullshit, Paige. Don't leave my God alone. Okay, God did not do this. This was the devil. Okay, this was the devil. It was not God. Okay, God brought us together for a reason. Yes, to embarrass y'all and say, next time do better, my child. Okay. Anyway, but I never felt valued or respected. So you thought God put you in this to not feel valued and respected? Okay. The connection was off from the wedding. Then you were having a kid or whatever, and it was all just too much. It was just too much. I was like, yes, they were there for 6 hours. 6 hours with this shit. Okay. So they're like, okay, but why did you keep going back to him with all the bullshit? I was hopeful. I was confused on the idea of marriage and being married, and I lost myself in the process. I was like, Pastor Cal was mad, and so was Dr. V. The younger one with the black hair was mad. Now, the other lady, the older one with the blonde hair, she was aggravated too, but she just wasn't saying much. Okay, she wasn't saying too much, but it was just dumb. So they then asked Chris, do you have any regrets? I regret not moving in the house with her because that's when I first abandoned her. I was like, no, you first abandoned her that morning when you left and was gone for 2 hours on the phone with that baby mama. That was the first abandonment. You almost was going to just not come back then. Okay, that's what happened. Anyway, he brings up how, saying, she was the best thing I never cherished. She was everything I wanted in a wife, and I allow external stuff to affect that. I was like, who wrote this shit? He went to he probably went to Tyler Perry because it's Atlanta. He wanted that. Tyler, you wrote this shit for him, but you did, Tyler. He writing out a cousin. Look, it was bullshit. He brings up how saying, I'm just so sorry, for ruining our marriage because she was what I needed in a wife. And I was like, Pastor Cal told you that. Your friend, the pastor, everyone told you that. Everyone said it verbatim. You need her. She good for you. Don't leave her. Work it on now. Nope. He said, I ain't gonna work it on. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave and let it be. Now, 8 weeks later, now you want to say, great girl. Paige is smiling. Okay, from ear to ear. Because he's, I'm like, bitch, what you smiling for? He told you you were ugly. He kept saying how you were not pretty for him, how he only liked your body. He would not pick you. He literally left you for someone he had already broken up with and who he wasn't back with. Okay? He demeaned you in every way possible multiple times. And when you kept going back like a fool, he kept pushing you away. And she up and smiling because finally he's saying the things he should have said on the honeymoon. Okay, on the honeymoon. So I'm like, you dumb. Okay, and the expert's like, what the fuck is going on here? Is she smiling? What does she do? I'm like, yes, ask her, Paige, the fuck wrong with you? But they're like, okay, it's some bullshit. Okay. He then puts on the thick. Okay, I want y'all to know that, you know what I'm saying, baby mama had a miscarriage. Okay, she lost a baby. So he then starts crying and runs away. Literally crying, gets up, zips away. She get up and she follows him outside in the cold. Okay, when she half dressed, look, what's her at? Boom. She ain't dressed for cold weather. She's not. She wearing a suit, a thin ass suit jacket. Okay. Thin suit jacket. She running up at him because he is out there crying. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now he in the car crying. She in the car with him. You know, I just care so much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to degrade you. I was embarrassed. So I left the marriage thinking I can at least salvage the baby situation if I can't be with you because I'm embarrassed for what I've done. I was like, this motherfucker here. I tried to protect myself and I was selfish. Okay. Now look, he's saying all the right things at the wrong damn time. Yes, they was over it. They're like, what the fuck is going on here? I can't believe this. Yes, crying with no tears, full of shit. Stab. Okay, what is going on here? Yeah, Dr. Pepper refused. She's like, I'm not doing this. I ain't saying nothing. I'm going to leave them be. I don't want to influence them in any kind of way. Okay, not today. Now, my goddamn money. She's like, I don't want to do that. Now, he like, oh my God, she's being so supportive of me. She's in here with me in my car as I'm crying about the baby that I left her for. And so because she's being so supportive and saying, I don't know what to do now. Okay. I'm like, what Paige then say, well, because I'm his wife, I can feel how sincere he's being. Okay. And I'm like, the fuck you make as his wife, hold on. As his wife, since when? Y'all were a dating experiment that went wrong. This is a long ass, expensive ass first date. You are not that man's wife. Okay? He don't have no wife. Okay? Y'all have never even lived as husband and wife. Okay? You met that man, fucked him for a week, and he left. Okay? That's called an experiment. Okay? That's what it is. Don't fool yourself with the boy as his what, girl? Anyway, they go back inside. Paige then say, well, the baby was the whole reason we wasn't working out, so the baby's gone now. So I mean, like, what's gonna happen? I'm like, bitch, did you just kind of thank God the baby was dead? Because I'm like, I felt like, oh, that's what we're gonna do. I was just like, right, when was she ever his wife? I mean, at the wedding, but that don't count at all. Honey, Paige is fool number one and fool number two. They are both fools. Okay? Fool. All up and through. Look at her smiling. She was so happy that he told her, you're the best that I can ever. I'm like, no, girl, don't believe that man. Don't do that, okay? And I'm like, they then said because the baby's gone, things change. I'm like, not the baby's gone, girl. That baby in heaven, man, right? That baby. Stop, Jaylee, stop. Anyway, Pastor kind of like, but wait, y'all had issues before you knew he had a baby on the way. Because again, before he told her that, he'd already said, I don't like her. So there were issues already at play. Why y'all fooling with us like this? What's going on here? Anyway, Christian said, well, yeah, but at the same time, things were getting better. I was like, no, they weren't. They were never getting better. So he then say, excuse me, Chris says, if there was never a baby, if there was never a pregnant lady, who knows what could have happened? We could have got happy. We could have been married. We could have gotten along. I'm like, really? 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 Okay. I'm like, are we in the Matrix? We either in the Matrix or Jumanji? I don't know. We are stuck somewhere and we can't get out. I was like, no. He like, I care for Paige, and I wish I had a time machine to go back and do it. I'm like, oh, you want to go back to the future? Really? Where's the doc? Okay, where is Michael J. Fox and that weird man in that car? You want to go back in the future because as he said, I owe her that. I was like, okay, all right, I'm done. Paige, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. Like, that just changes everything. I'm like, no, it doesn't. The fact that the woman he left you for is no longer, or never was, pregnant does not mean how he treated you the whole time doesn't matter. What is wrong with you? Okay, and Chris then say how they are undecided on if they will get divorced. I'm like, how and why are you speaking for Paige? You speaking French? Okay. And they like, wait. Honey, when is it Dr. Viviana? The young lady with the black hair brings up, no. You playing her, you playing us, you can't, no, this is some bullshit. She was done. Okay. You can't tell me and us that y'all don't know if y'all want to stay married or not. Y'all broke up 4 weeks ago. Okay, 4 weeks ago. Chris said, I don't care what y'all think. I don't care. This is between me and her. Y'all can't force us to make a decision. I'm like, what the fuck? Chris, calm down. I'm like, oh, Paige want to play wife. Now, Chris, husband, no, calm down. No, calm down. Calm down. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up, Paige. Leave, girl. I was like, what is wrong with you? Paige then say, I get y'all point. I get it. We thank y'all so much, but our situation is like it's never been typical. Okay, it is never. I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's a bag on my couch. I was scared. Like, what is on my couch? But my fan blowing, it's a bag. Anyway, close. Because I was like, Lord, it's the monster in my house. But again, she then said, I could have made a sound decision if we had more time past the honeymoon to, figure. I'm like, you don't need, y'all had time after the honeymoon. He still played you. He still had you meet that girl. He still played you. He still hung out with you and then told you he didn't want you no more. Y'all had all, girl, at this point in time, it's like, it's too much. It's too much. I gotta go. She then runs up crying. I'm just like, what the fuck? Chris chases her. You want to leave? You want to leave? She's like, I'm done for the day. I can't do. I'm like, bitch, what? The producer walked up because Chris is now telling them to take the mics off of them because he's trying to if I can get her out of here, and to my car, to a house or to a bed or to a couch or to something that I can fuck her on, I can get her to listen to me, okay? And she then seen the producer, like, can I talk to you? Because this is so much. So she talking to a producer. Chris is talking to Pastor Cal. And she's like, I would feel so stupid, okay, to say that I'm undecided. You already look stupid. You have already looked dumb. Okay? Period. It's already happened. It ain't you keep don't it doesn't matter. But do not say I don't know what to do. To leave him be. Leave that man be. And Pastor Cal was talking to Chris, like, what you need, this is not about the show. Okay, this is not about the show. You need to make a decision and you need to be responsible with yourself and with her because you owe her that. Meaning, stop fucking with her. Thank you, Jersey girl. You can't save them all. You cannot. And it's crazy because Pastor Cal wasn't saying like be with her or be with her and be good to her. He's like, no, you need to leave her alone. Leave her alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So Kristen brings up how, I came here and my decision was going to be to walk away from it all, but things changed. Which means you came there to leave her. But because you want attention, oh no, stay with me, please. But they came back to the table or the couch to chit chat and pay, I just, I thought about this a lot, and I just don't want to keep doing the same thing. I want to give myself a chance, and I can't stay married. I'm like, finally, bitch. Finally. So yes, let's. And Chris the whole time looking like, oh, I tried my damnedest to get in her head and it didn't work. He realized, okay, I lost. He got shot in Duck Hunt. Okay. Bam. He was killed in Duck Hunt and Pac-Man and all the games. He's done. But you can tell he was shocked that his bullshit did not work on her for a 15,000th time. And I'm like, thank God. Okay. He then said he did not expect to be leaving this by himself when this started 8 weeks ago. I'm like, you were still fucking people 10 weeks ago. So does it matter? You was never really good. I was like, Chris is full of shit. Get out my fucking face, Chris. So Chris and Paige are over. They're done. They're over. I'm happy about that. The experts did good and bad this season because I'm at least happy that at the end of the day, they acknowledged who needed to be a part was a part. I'm like, the main thing I was like, Chris and Paige need to be done. I wish they could have pushed for Virginia and Erik to be done too. But again, if she wants to be a kill victim, that's on her. But I mean, we're gonna have to see. Now we do see all the couples meet up, to discuss who left. Chris come too, and because Chris had been MIA for a long time, but Chris did come and he apologized for the bullshit of him bringing his troubled life and bullshit into the show or whatever, and kind of interfering with their journey being married. So I can appreciate him apologizing for that, but I still feel like he on bullshit. Now, the fact that we seen the preview for at least part 1 of the reunion, it may be instead of 1 part 2 part reunion, I don't know, but we seen that clips, the preview. The fact that Chris and Paige is saying they went to counseling to reconcile. I say, Chris, Paige, if y'all are back together at the reunion, I'm going to fly to Atlanta, find y'all, and punch both of y'all in the throat. Dead in the esophagus. Because I can't. I cannot. Okay? Look, I can say this. Married at First Sight, it's a good show. It's a good show. I can't wait for next season. I'm gonna review every season, regardless of what's going on. But this season, to me, I'm gonna blame COVID. Okay, I'm gonna blame COVID because people, couldn't really be around each other. They couldn't get a feel for Chris's bullshit or whatever. And I'm gonna blame it on that. Okay, I hope whatever next season is that there are no more Chris's and Paiges, no Jacob and Haley's, no Killers and Virginias or whatever. I don't want none of that. Okay, none of that. But that, again, decision day is done. Okay, we will review the reunion and stuff, and that's what it is. Now, do not forget to tune in to the Ladies First panel. Okay, tomorrow on Jamie's channel at 9:00 Eastern time. We having a good old time, y'all. It's gonna be a good time tomorrow. Okay, be there or be square. Not COVID is innocent. No, it ain't. COVID is guilty as fuck. Okay. Yeah, I do think the season does not need to be as long, but see, it depends because I think they do all these episodes in case a lot of shit happens, so that way they're not rushing the story. I think this season, Jacob and Haley was a dud. There was a dud. Chris and Paige left 4 weeks early, so that was it was a lot they had to make up for because 5 couples became 4. Clara wasn't fucking Ryan, so that was a dub. So a lot, couldn't really help. I do think they need marriage counseling on the show. However, the experts usually get involved more. I blame COVID. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot that was not addressed this season. And again, I blame COVID. But it should be something different, hopefully next season, because, we shall see. Oh, see, what's 14 is in Boston, Massachusetts. We shall see what happens. But I am done, y'all. Okay, it is almost midnight here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I will talk to y'all tomorrow because y'all will be there for the ladies first panel. Okay. Have a good night. Do not send your cooch or your penis to anybody via text because if they want your cooch or your penis, they will come get it in real life. Okay. Have a good night. Do not pick a Paige in your life. Do not pick a Chris. Okay. Pick Barack Obama and Michelle. Okay. Pick a Papoose. Okay. Pick who else can we pick? Girl, anybody but goddamn on Paige and Chris. Don't do that. I'm done. Love y'all. Peace.